welcome to our new home and our new kitchen. If you haven't noticed, I haven't been posting a ton of cooking videos lately because we moved into this new house and we've been working on remodeling it. So let me just show you around, and it's almost done, but it's good enough. And then I'm gonna show you what I'm cooking tonight. So this is our sitting room over here. And then we've got a nice little coffee bar that is still in the works. We're gonna be adding some shelves right there and on the corners. Over here, we've got the kitchen. We painted those cabinets white. And then we've got our island, which it's not perfectly clean, but that's fine. It's our island. We had the cabinets painted blue, some pretty pendant lights. And then that's our dining area. We had a friend from Bible study paint the flowers on the walls. She's amazing. So that's our new home, and there's been a lot going on. It's been totally crazy, but I'm excited to start videoing again and getting you guys back in the loop on making some easy meals, because don't we all need it? So tonight, I'm actually making food for like a lot of people. I'm just cooking for our girls' Bible study tonight. This is a really easy meal. We've got some people who are gluten-free, soy-free, and dairy-free. So just trying to accommodate all of them. So it's my great-grandma's Calico Beans recipe. If you've been following me for a while, then you've seen my blog on it, and it's just delicious. It's so good. If you haven't tried it yet, I really encourage it. So I'm making this, I'm making 2 batches, and I'm doing it 2 different ways. So this is the quick cooker, and it actually can function as a crock pot, which is super cool. And then this is our rock crock. This is the slow cooker stand. And then I've got the actual rock crock over there on the stove. I'm gonna cook the bacon on the stove with it. So okay, so I do want to talk about the quick cooker here. This is like a really amazing product. It's basically a bougie version of the Instapot, and it's super duper on sale right now. So it makes a fantastic like wedding gift, a fantastic Christmas gift. It's extremely affordable, and it's so safe to use. It is the only thing I will cook pasta in. It's so easy. You put any pasta in there for 5 minutes on custom, and it cooks it perfectly every time. It's got double insulated walls, so you're not gonna burn your hands when you're using it. It has a delay feature, so if you need to leave the house for an hour, you can throw everything in here and hit the delay button for an hour, and then it will start cooking for however you told it to, which is pretty cool. And then of course it's gonna cook your chicken, your steak, frozen. It can steam vegetables, rice, quinoa. It's a very amazing product. I highly recommend it. So I'm just gonna divide our bacon in half. I'm gonna put half into the quick cooker and then half into the rock crock. A different type of meat like chicken, and you're getting a sear on it, or you're searing your pot roast before you pressure cook it or slow cook it. It's really nice you can do that in here. You typically do want to add in some kind of oil for most meats. Bacon is obviously pretty much all fat, so I don't add anything for there. So, okay, come over and stir our bacon on the rock crock. Okay, so let me talk about the rock crock. It's super duper amazing because it can go on the stove, it can go in the microwave, it can go in the oven, it can go outside on your grill, and it is broiler safe, and it's a slow cooker, so it can be a crock pot too. So it's a super duper versatile thing. I don't own a traditional crock pot because I can use my rock crock and or my quick cooker. So, okay, so we're just gonna let that cook. By the way, these are like heat resistant, like crazy, like 750 degrees, so you can't hurt it. So once the bacon's about done, I'm gonna add in the ground turkey. We'll cook that, and then that's the only cooking you have to do. And then once that's done, you just add in all your beans and seasonings, and then you just let it be. All right, so let me show you how to make this. So for each one, we're gonna do 2 cans of green beans, 1 can of some kind of big brown sugar baked beans or baked beans, 2 cans each, I think, of dark red kidney beans, and then 2 cans each of cannella beans. Check out how our bacon's doing. So are you a squishy bacon kind of person, or are you a burnt bacon kind of person? We're burnt bacon folk over here. These are all clean. They're clean, but they're there. It's fine. Real life. Okay, so let me show you my favorite little thing. This is called the Easy Read Measuring Cup. That's what we're gonna use for all of our beans today. The other ingredients for this are really simple. It's brown sugar, ketchup, mustard, salt, pepper. So this is my mom's grandma's recipe. So almost every time I make it, even though she so kindly wrote it out on a recipe card for me, I still call her to make sure I'm doing it right. I have like an impulse to call her right now to make sure I'm doing it right, but I already talked to her and I think we're okay. Hey, put the beans in the thing, not in the sink. It's real close. We remove the bacon, and now I'm going to put in the turkey. All right, let's get the bacon out of here. This time it works. Lovely. All right, so we are gonna chop up our ground turkey with our most famous product called the mix and chop. So you might be wondering, why didn't I just cook the bacon and the turkey in the same pan? And you know, the thought occurred to me, but here we are. And I'm an optimist, so I'm gonna find the positives in that. It's fine. But honestly, you'll get those brown burnt little nibblies in both pans as we're slow cooking from that bacon and the turkey. I didn't drain the bacon grease. There wasn't that much. And I think it's gonna add some good flavor. So, I'm gonna carry our mix and chop over here. Here is our bacon. Super crisp and crumbly. Good, can't go wrong. Using my smooth edge can opener to open it up. It gives you a smooth edge so you're not going to cut your fingers or your tools. And it's got those little T-Rex clippers where you pull off the lid. Putting these in. This is like kind of part of the seasoning of the recipe. You don't drain it. It's already got a lot of stuff in there. See, I don't know if you can see this, but if you look really close, there's some little brown, black burnt nibblies on there from bacon. It's gonna make it taste better. All right, in the meantime, let's go ahead and add our seasonings. Okay, so we're gonna use some ketchup, mustard, brown sugar. This one is done. This is cooking at a higher temperature. So that means this is ready. So I'm actually gonna hit keep warm or I just hit cancel. We're gonna add in all of our goodies here in just a second. So that one looks done too. So I'm actually gonna turn the heat off on that. Handy dandy mix and chop. It makes grinding up that meat a lot easier. Okay. And so now we're just gonna add our salt and pepper, and then we are ready to put this in. All right, so let's give these guys a stir. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and add in our bacon too. You wanna mix it really thoroughly because we put in all of those seasonings and whatnot. So I'm gonna give it a really good few stirs. Okay, so that is our calico beans. Now I'm just gonna let it sit and cook here until it's time to go. So super easy. And then I'll also be making my homemade cornbread with it too.